Hello, Serge here from the Backyard Driving Range. And we have a question that came into customer service from Jim Moore. And the subject is rotation. He goes, "Hey Serge, I've gotten to where I don't rotate my arms on the follow through. Consequently, I'm striking the ball with the heel of the club, parentheses, on almost all clubs, but especially my irons about 70% of the time. It looks like a shank, but I believe it's in the heel. Any suggestions or drills to get me out of this before I get out of the game?" Okay, so you're going to pass getting out of your mind first, just going to go past that one and go straight out of the game, right? So we don't want that. Golf's lost enough golfers, right? And we don't want to lose the good ones we got now. So let's see if we can't fix this here. All right. Good wrist action is no wrist action. Good hand action, meaning by wrist action, I mean there's no cocking of the wrist and stuff like that. We keep a flat left wrist through the whole swing. I do everything I can to kind of feel like I hold my wrist firm. I even sometimes call it going to lockdown from the wrist to the bottom of my forearm, below my elbow of my forearm. It's like if I'm going to backhand something like this, I'm not going to ever have a flip or a break in my wrist. I'm just going to boom. It's going to rotate from here. Well, we don't quite do that with the golf swing, but I want it coming down where everything, where my both arms are getting very firm and both arms are straightening out at impact. Okay? But what we have to have is the proper rotation. Okay? And so a couple drills that we use for the proper rotation, the first and foremost one is I'm going to use the camera as my target. I can stand here like I'm holding a rock on the edge of a stream or a lake or the ocean, and I want to skip it in the water. My arm comes straight back, straight through. Okay? But look where it comes back. The right hand goes up, perpendicular to the ground, it comes back to here, and I throw it that way, and that snap I feel down here is not my wrist flipping, it's my arm rotating in the ball and socket joint that it's connected to in the shoulders. It comes down here and it bottoms out and it flips over. So your arms can only swing in front of your body. So the basic and number one concept to have in hitting a golf ball is to think about your aiming line. I'm going to put this line at the target, meaning the target's going to be the camera. This should be spot on. Here's my toe line. So when I talk about the toe line and the catcher's mitt is right back here inside that line. The hands are basically over the toe line. I want to take the hands back. I'm going to take the hands back and I'm going to let both hands rotate. It's like if I had a tray here, if I took a tray or I took my clipboard right here and I held my clipboard, I have a drill called serving champagne. If I have a cup on here now and that cup's on there, I want to take it back and the cup stays vertical. If I over rotate, it can go, the cup will fall off right there. And if I over rotate, it'll go down there. All right, you can see my pen flopping around here, okay? So we want to take it straight back and straight through there. So if you kind of leave your palms down perpendicular to the ground, you can see that the palms are always staying perpendicular to the ground. So from here, then they come up. So the tray is staying facing me. And then when I go into the forward mitt here and it comes up again, it's facing me. So we got a very controlled amount of rotation. All right, that's what we're looking at. So that's one of the drills. Palms perpendicular to the ground throughout the swing. The tray. All right. Using a clipboard or a book or magazine or a tray. Another one would be, as I said, skipping rocks on a lake. All right? So ultimately, in the end, when it's time to put the club in your hand, this is your defining point, your toe. You want to take the club straight as you start your turn. Your right hip and shoulder start the square of your upper body with the right side turning. Sets the triangle in motion, which sets immediately the club head in motion. I always feel like the body, I know the body starts first, but my goal is to feel like the toe starts first. I'm going to lift the club up into the catcher's mitt, toe up. Once I'm toe up, it just goes straight up. So it stays toe up in there. And again, another good thought would be what? My thumbs are pointing at the ball. My thumbs are pointing towards the catcher's mitt. My thumbs are pointing over the toe line, straight down there now. They come back down. They're pointing at the ball at impact. They're pointing into the forward catcher's mitt, toe up in the impact. After impact in the forward mitt, and then the thumbs go up and over the shoulder as the toe goes up and over the shoulder. So you can synchronize your thumbs with the toe of the club. In the mitt, then up the tree, back to both pointing at the ball. In the mitt, both meaning both thumbs and the toe, and up and over the shoulder to the tee finish, recoil and relax. So you tune all those together. It's like skipping a rock. just standing here and skipping a rock. Or you can stand up here like if you got a foundation with enough room on your house, or maybe near your driveway, you can stand there and skip a ball. You know, bounce it off the ground and catch it. And if you release properly, it should be hitting right dead in front of you, coming right back at you. Boink and catch it. And learn that release. So it's all about just learning to go toe up, then toe over. All right, and that means if you're going toe up, you're going thumbs up, and if you go, then you go thumbs out at the ball, then you go toe out, thumbs out, toe over, thumbs over, recalling back, toe and thumbs pointing at the target. So work on your thumbs. It's just a matter of retraining your hands. We do a very limited controlled amount of rotation. Very limited. Toe up to toe up. All right? Toe up to toe up and over. Thumbs up to thumbs up and over. Synchronize your thumbs to your toe. You catch his mitts and over the tree, recoil and relax at the target. You're going to see it'll start happening. And equal hand pressure, use both hands equally. And you're going to find that this should all start synchronizing and becoming clockwork. Just like walking down the street. You just look where you go and you just keep walking. Here you just look where you go and you just keep that club going and swinging right there and recoil and relax. Just learn that up and over. Okay? Hopefully this helps. Not hopefully, it should help because it's helped everybody else already. So just work on that, on that proper rotation of your hands throughout the swing, and you'll be hitting them more solid straight. Solid meaning in the sweet spot, and hitting them straighter and longer and shooting those low scores. And that'll definitely keep you in the game. That's it for the search for today, and I'll be speaking with you all again soon.